treasure up there. I guess I should go looking for how to get to it. I mean, it must be something at least interesting, right? Those birds are just infuriating. Anyway, I think the way to get to that treasure chest is, get out of the way. I think I need to go up here, like as far up as possible, and then to the right. Oh. So let's see. Yeah, this is the save room. So where I'm trying to go is to the left, up, and then to the right. Hello. Oops. I fell. I've noticed that the save room I was in, the one right next to the assassin we killed at the end of last stream, has a treasure in it that's past a one-way door. I'm looking for how to get to the other side of that door. I think I need to go even farther to the left, if I'm reading this correctly. Also, crows are infuriating. How did I... Wait. That just doesn't look geometrically correct, but I guess that's fine. Okay. Well, this is definitely too far. Or is it? I think what I have to do is actually enter from that top left entrance to this map, and then stay on the top side the whole time. I'm pretty sure the top left entrance is from the top left of the gardens, too. There's not one but two treasure chests that are only accessible in that manner, from what I can tell. Oh, come on. From the top left exit of that room? Didn't feel like it, but I guess I might have. Yeah, okay, I should be going to the right. want to go above where I am now. Through this door. Yeah, okay. So the problem is, if I fall here, I have to go back through all that all over again. It's very easy to fall, I think, in certain rooms around here. Lots of these guys, eh? Yeah, so this is where the platforming starts. Pretty sure there are enemies bent on preventing me from successfully performing this. Could be wrong, though. Could just be that it's tough to do. Okay, here's that treasure. Well, there was another one. I'm less certain how to reach. I think maybe I just need to go kind of down-ish from here. Maybe? No, I don't know. Well, it's probably not that worthwhile anyway. This place is a bit irritating to begin with. Anyway, I think I know what I'm missing of the crew. I would like to at least finish finding all of those before I get to the end game. The only other bit of cleanup that I might want to do is going to the Hallow and fighting the Eye of Alagath, which I'm pretty sure that's where it is, but I'm not 100% of that either. Just isn't a lot to say when all I'm doing is more or less just some backtracking. Yeah, I noticed that. I might need to be reminded at the time or closer to it. I do intend to play it, of course. Okay, this way. So let's see. Alright, I want to double check that I've gotten, that I've been somewhere, which I don't think I have been to, but I want to check. So I need to go up and to the right. hey, coin. Oh, nice. So not here, but here, in this room, maybe. Yeah, I haven't been here. Lena, you found us. We don't like it down here. Can we go home now? Right, that's Shunafi. Creepy child character, I guess. With some kind of demon attached to her. So I think that was the last of the crew members, just one that I had forgotten about somehow or other. But I've noticed that the save menu actually says what percent of the crew you've got. It was at 95% when I loaded. That's not where I'm trying to go. I think it's, yeah, here it is. So I want to save. Put to the main menu. Reload. Crew 100%. Okay, that's what I was looking for. So next I want to go to the Hallow. I guess I'll go through the Mausoleum District to get there. Which means going this way. So I don't know exactly what the game considers to be part of its percentage. I mean, I'm sure that the crew counts. Maybe it also just counts how many treasure chests you picked up or the map or something. It's hard to tell. It says I've played 91%. It says game percent is 91% for me, but I don't know exactly what that means. I'm sure the wiki or something would tell you, though. Wow. You're talented. I'll go down here. Whoops. I guess I need to go this way regardless. Alright, so I think the Hallow is off to the left. Do I need to activate this? Maybe. so down there where there's the place where I needed the divine key, I'm pretty sure that that's where the Eye of Alagath is. Oh, that's spikes. Okay. I was like, what's below me here? The answer was spikes. You'll never want it to be spikes, but that's what it was. Whoops. Alright, so we got this boss room. Over here is where you need a divine key to be in the lower part. Is there a save point maybe in the upper part? I'd like to save pretty near the boss if I can. I guess there just aren't save points in this area. It's kind of irritating. I guess I can always retry if I need to. Alright, so I'm going to equip Plan B. Go away. Oh. I guess I need to deal with all these guys. I didn't necessarily need to kill all of them, it just makes doing that much easier. This room I should be able to just dodge past, right? Okay, so right here, if I go the lower path instead, there is some sort of door puzzle here. I guess I solved it. Anyway, how is it possible that the heretics have made it this far? You shall not claim the Eye of Alagath. Mother of Light, hear my prayers. This city is overrun with shadows. Yeah, they can drop craftables. You know, various materials for crafting weapons, armor, accessories, including the ancient coins which you can trade for various accessories. I think I've probably killed the 80 enemies that I need to for the Enforcer skill to give me plus 20 total attack, but I don't know, so sometimes I kill things out of habit too, or just because they're annoying me. Anyway, lead us out of the darkness. I hear you, child of light. Will you give yourself to the Eye? I have given my soul to the light. If my body is needed as well to cleanse this world of darkness, thy will be done. Okay. It's too bad I couldn't have just killed her before she did that. Exclamation point. So you were the child from the northern monastery. Your soul is a very odd signature. It's a shame you betrayed the light. You do have amazing potential. Even so, my avatar shall be more than enough to deal with you. Alright. So I kind of vaguely remember this as the boss that regenerates all the time. I might be misremembering, but who knows. So, the Eye of Nergato was a very aggressively focused boss, very much just jumping into your face and slamming into you all the time. Seems to me the Eye of Alagath is very defensively focused, which makes sense. Maybe it's... I don't know, maybe I just misremember this fight entirely, or maybe it just doesn't start regenerating until it's like half health or something. Oh hey, look at that attack. That was an attack. Oops. That's fine. Wow. Something hit me there. Oh yeah, this is it. I think if this shield charges enough, then she heals or something. Anyway, you don't want that to charge. Oh, I got slammed. Not really sure how to dodge that hammer slam attack there. Now this fight makes me very glad that I'm immune to freeze and silence, because I would be getting hit by those all the time otherwise. Oh, they're charging again. You know, now that I think of it, I'm pretty sure there is a limited by time elixir that certain shops sell you that does make you temporarily immune to cold or poison or whatever. I've just never used them because I favor basically spending all of my resources on permanent upgrades instead. Okay, maybe the one terrible thing that the Eye of Alagath can do is what it does when it's in that shield and fully charges. This is actually a really good rating for this. Crit, A rune, and attack +4. So this is the eye that Moira cut from Alagath. I'll hold on to it for now. Cool. So, crit is really important because it's that thing that luck has been mainlining me for. +5 attack is not bad. A ruin means armor ruin, so I'm ignoring more armor with physical attack. That's all really good stuff to get from that A rank. Now let's switch my finisher back. So why am I missing so many finishers? Maybe I just haven't talked to enough people? I'm gonna go back to the library next, I suppose. Oops. probably the quickest way... Oh, wow, this place is gonna be a pain to get back up from, huh? Because I gotta go up through Laser Town here. Well, it's not difficult, it's just kind of annoying. Demands some patience. Alright, I think the quickest way to get to any town is to go left, back into the sewers. I'm just gonna ignore these guys and their invincible shield. And I don't need to hit that switch to go left, just to go right, so there we go. The one thing that I'm really kind of interested in upgrading is the armor that I have on. There's another level of that, because I've fully upgraded my weapon already. And I think I have the accessories that I have the only 2 accessories that I really find all that interesting to me, to my particular playstyle at least. And the armor, of course, that I would like to upgrade is angelic armor. So basically the only enemies that probably drop items relating to that are the angelic ones. Which is why I might go slightly more out of my way to kill them. Although I'm not really sure that I'm not sure exactly of which items I need anyway. Yeah, the Eye of Alagath, I don't know. I feel like it used to give me a lot more trouble than that, but maybe I just let it do its shield thing and it does something really crazy if you let it do that. If you let it actually fully charge. That and the luck build is somewhat overpowered by this point. The luck build is just astoundingly powerful after a while. Like, you would think, oh, I should probably put some in strength or agility or intelligence, but no. Luck just kind of fixes everything for you, in addition to making it easier to gain all of the upgrades. For some reason, like I don't know, like literally any video game I could think of with a stat building system, I couldn't possibly imagine in any RPG mainlining luck being a good idea. But this is the game where that's the best idea. It's kind of strange. I want to get to Hruk. You don't have anything I need, do you? And the guy who upgrades angelic armor is right here. Okay, I'm missing some angel sapphires and a warrior's plate. I think I would have to trade somebody for the warrior's plate. I've been collecting a few angel sapphires as I've been running around, but I would have to probably directly grind for the rest, and I just don't feel like it. I think I'm more than prepared to beat the final boss at this point. Like, the Eyes of Alagath and Mirgato are unequivocally more difficult bosses than the final boss, pretty much. Because they're bonus bosses, you know. That's what they're designed for, is to be tougher than the story boss. Oops. Is this even the way to the library? I think it is. I want to go right and then down. Yeah. Alright, Coal Crew's here. Coal Crew is here. Oh, I know. I was thinking I might like to find the last of these books. Because I know there's 5. I think there's exactly 5. There might be at least 5. Anyway, that wouldn't be a bad goal to look for before finishing off the game. I could lend you one of my phantoms for a price. Oh yeah, I can trade a phantom spirit, which gives you a new finisher in exchange for demon, feral, and angel spirits. Well, I'm not using these for anything else. Right, so that gives you a new focus finisher, which summons phantom souls to aid you in battle. I guess. I don't know exactly what that does, because I don't think I've ever really used it. let's see now. Oh yeah, I have never talked to Sir Pancakes. Woof, woof, growl. Woof. Fate Roulette. The random finisher. Luck-based skill. I don't know, maybe it's useful? Go away, I'm not trying to talk to you. Let's see what this finisher looks like. Oh, okay, it literally does something random, which may depend on luck. Looks like that would have healed me. You're ready to take the next step in your training? Don't give your opponent any time to react. Strike until there is nothing left of them. Great Fang Kick leveled up. That's what Great Fang Kick looks like. So what's the finisher I'm missing, I wonder? It's not any of these four. It's not the person I bought a finisher from. What's with this? I think a graphic bugged out. Now that's the graphic from the effect of every nth attack does a light-based magic thing from the armor that I have on. It's supposed to briefly show that animation right there. I think it activated in the middle of a finisher and decided not to stop activating. I don't know. It resolved itself just by a rune transition, so it's not like it's a huge problem. I'm inclined to maybe look up where the last book of the Old Gods is, just because we've seen... well, it's involved with some important lore, so... let's see. That's probably it. Okay, I know what it is. I know where it is. We never went back to that temple where Mr. Fire Guy was. And there's a lot of treasures that you can't get in there without having abilities that you can't have the first time you go there. Among them is the 5th and final book of the Old Gods that I'm missing. I kept intending to go back there, but it's not like there's a bonus boss or anything in there. There's just a bunch of treasure that you have to have either the teleportation ability or at least double jump, but using double jump is much tougher to use for that purpose to get. Alright, back in Tagrum, I think this is where there's a vendor who will sell me a warrior's plate. I may as well go ahead and get one. It's not you. I think it's a person down here. Ruth? Ruth. Okay, I need one of those. Now all I'm missing are some angel sapphires, and I think I'd be able to upgrade my armor once more. I'm sorely tempted, just out of a obsessive streak, I guess you could call it. This is not the way to Tran, it's to the left. Here be the Tran. Alright, back to Ishq. All we need to do is go down. Alright, so way back when we were at the Guardian Temple the first time, there's this area with all these spikes. Go away. Yeah, look at that. Can cheese this a little bit. There's the book. But yeah, there was a lot of spikes and things preventing me from going places. There's also, apparently I need a demon key here somewhere. Let's look at what's past here. tamahagane. Some nice crafting material stuff. Alright, I guess that's all in there. There was also a place where you explicitly need to use an ice pillar and double jump to be able to get up to where a treasure chest is. I think possibly that was one of the gray metal items or something. It's nothing I really particularly need, though. I'm not too inclined to worry about that. Hooray, more cloth. Anyway, that's where that last book was hiding. For some reason, the plot makes a big deal of not being able to get back up if you fall down in there, except really you can always just use wall jump to get back up if you want to. So I don't know what that's about. I guess none of the demons can wall jump. Alright. With this book, I can go back to the library and get a new, I don't know whether a skill or a stat point, one of those. And also learn the last piece of this story. So the way the books work is each of the 4 characters basically collects a different 5 books, which Aladdin always translates. So you basically have a 20-part story which is spread across the 4 different characters. Raina's part is actually the first part. The business with the tyrant gods and the rebellion and where Valdis came from. I forget what the other ones are about, but anyway. Hey, Vladin, I found another part of that old book. Volume 15, Goddess of Death. Or I don't know, maybe I'm wrong and she has the middle part? Whatever, anyway. Yakara did not live long after assassinating the rebel leader Rak. The rebels led by Valdis and her undead army tore through his domain in a matter of days. The tyrant god Lothos was all that was left between mankind and total freedom. The rebels marched on Lothos' domain and many died at the hands of the Ashwalkers. Each person that died was risen by Valdis to fight on until their bodies could take no more punishment. When the rebels reached Lothos, to everyone's surprise, he surrendered. Valdis refused to let him off so easy, and her undead army ripped him apart. With all of the tyrant gods slain, Valdis released the souls of her warriors so that they could rest. Humanity was left scattered and alone as more than 3/4 of the population died during the rebellion. But they were finally free. The last entry was dated over 2,000 years ago. It was Valdis Mirana's broken heart that gave mankind the power to defeat the tyrant gods. There's no way of telling, but they did manage to kill 2 gods before she could raise the dead. Oh, cool, another skill. What'll I take? Ah, this is a good one. If I raise Soul of the Guardian another level, then I will be able to heal a bit more effectively. I think that's a good option. Right. Look at that, healing 46 where it was 31-ish before. Let's see. You want some greater feral spirits for another phantom spirit. I guess I'll do that. Even though I don't actually ever use this finisher. Alright, well... if getting an upgrade to my armor is as simple as grinding out a few more angel sapphires, that's not too terrible a thing to need to do. I was looking up where the last crew member was, I found out, well, I more like confirmed something that I was pretty sure of in the first place, which is every single one of the crew members was actually designed, well, I mean, aside from maybe the four main player characters, was designed by one of the Kickstarter backers of the game, which certainly explains why there are names like Silverboxer, as well as why that guy who also appears in Shovel Knight is in this game. Alright. So I think I need to have a total of 7. I have 3. So just 4 more. Unfortunately, my luck piece may in fact be so high that I'm actually likely to collect rare things instead of the relatively common sapphires, but I don't think it's actually all that. I don't think it's too badly biased against the more common stuff. Anyway. Of course, I have no idea how the game determines whether or what drops, but I basically just know that luck improves your chances of getting items and of getting rarer items. Well, that's 2 of 4. Just paste these 2 and this should be good enough. Polished stone, which is not what I want. Alright, that's 3. That makes 7. So assuming that I remembered the number correctly, I think I should have everything I need now. Not the way to the tram. I'm in the wrong room, aren't I? Wrong town. Aha! Max Paladin armor. Very good. Okay, I think there is basically nothing left that I care to do before going to the final boss. So the stream might be a little short, depending on how long that boss takes. So I think I just want to take the right exit out of the library to get there. Oh, not you two. Well, let's see. Do you have anything that might be useful? Fighter's bandages. Punch kick attack damage plus 10% of max HP and gains weapon effects, but max MP is reduced by 50%. I don't want that. Spells consume HP instead of MP, but weapon attack is reduced. Now let me see if I remember what Spirit Walker is. What is Spirit Walker? Do I even have Spirit Walker? I don't have Spirit Walker, so that's useless. Okay, yeah, none of that's really even worth bothering with. It's a little annoying to me that most of the accessories basically trade something being slightly upgraded for making something else nearly useless. Like, I understand the concept of them trading off an advantage for a disadvantage, but maybe there could be slightly less extreme disadvantages. I think I have to kill this guy. Would you stop being a turtle? There we go. Alright, so I think we just want to go to the upper right exit of the sunken prison. These bubbles. All these poisonous bubbles all over the place, man. Please stop being invincible, okay? Sheesh. The ice spell breaks the guard, but only for like half a second. So it's slightly infuriating. Up here is the way to get there from the Lost Gardens. And over here is the final zone, the Sanctuary. Why, who could this be? I can assist you if you wish to challenge the gods. Bring the teachings of Life Blade to me, and I shall reveal to you its secrets. Okay, you're ready to learn my ultimate technique? Use it wisely, or you will only be turning the blade on yourself. So there's the ghost of Moira. I totally forgot about Life Blade. Sacrifice 75% of current HP to deal damage. Yeah, okay. That's the finisher I was missing. I don't want that. I totally forgot about this existing because I don't ever use that finisher ever. Anyway, here's the ghost of the person who tore off the eyes of the gods, I guess. And I guess that's why it's called Lifeblade. Anyway, go now, warrior. Your story shall be written in the corpses of your enemies. It's a pretty metal thing to say. Well, bye. Look who it is! It's Flabby. So yeah, in this final area, your allies actually just exist in the room and help you out. It's pretty neat. In this next room, we have Wyatt. And a rehash of the ice boss, because, I don't know. We want to show you how much more powerful you are by letting you fight an old boss but have an easier time with it? Maybe. Wyatt, of course, is not wearing an armor that makes him immune to being frozen, so he's perpetually frozen. Alright, that's one crystal down. Now it's just the head. Yeah, that used to be a boss fight. Alright, and in here we have Gilda's help in fighting, just some more regular enemies around. Oop. Oh, quit slipping off the platform, would you? So I could have used the Void Teleport Soul to get across there, but I didn't have to because I had, because I can double jump, basically. Now, here we have the first phase of the final boss. Exclamation point. Another one has come for the soul of the Mother. You can talk. Mother has commanded the guardians to eat the demons and angels, but this one is different. May I eat this one too, Mother? You said the soul of the Mother. Do you mean the soul of Valdis? Do you know where it is? The Mother is silent. That means I can eat you. You will be delicious. So, the final boss is Anemone, kind of a super feral that can talk. And it also rules over all the other ferals. Which means that we're going to have a crowd of other enemies around pretty soon. Also, it likes to just make itself invincible temporarily. You gotta go take out these crystals. Yeah, I can also do that to make it not cold here anymore. I didn't get all the crystals yet. Where's the remaining crystals? Oh, that's right. You just have to... Yeah, okay. You have to actually kill the minion enemies for it to stop being invincible. As well as the crystals. That's right. That mana heater I activated is about to wear out. Okay, stop healing yourself. Was that him healing himself? I'm not actually sure. Oh, go away. Reactivate that heater. Oh, that's just annoying. Oops. Well, I accidentally stunned him anyway. not sure. He keeps teleporting back into the attack. That's hilarious. The dark ball of damage was moving forward and he was jumping backwards into it repeatedly. Yeah, I think that the orange crystals heal it sometimes under certain conditions or something. Oh, look, it's a reprise of that fiery dude we fought one time. I should just wait here for a sec and reactivate that. Okay, there's still... Oh, you're still around, I guess. Look at all that fire. So much fire. There we go. Whoa. I guess I just hit a few other things that were around. This should be the last minion bit. This is some nice final fight music, though. Gotta get up to that guy. There we go. Knock him off the roof. There we go. First phase is down. We do get a rating for this. I got SAS, which gives me HP plus 40, and also an obscene amount of XP, which I don't need. Soul of a Mother. It must be nearby. Notice that an enemy's head is still here. That's not a good sign. I don't know if you can go back at this point. I don't think so. Goddess Grave. Look at that. That's what Valdis looks like now. Skull head, kind of torn in half. You've come a long way, child. Valdis, you're alive. I am, but only barely. I will not live much longer. You were the one that spoke to me when I fell to this place. You shielded me from the fall. Yes, I protected you all from the fall, but I'm also responsible for causing it. I sent the pharaohs to attack your ship and bring you to me. I could not keep my daughters at bay for much longer. It was fortunate that you had come close enough to the city for me to sense your presence. I've been waiting for you. What? 22 years ago, I sent you away from this place in the care of an angel named Abaddon. He was to keep you safe until you were ready. Keep me safe from what? From your sisters, Reyna. You are my daughter. Say what? Wyatt's upset. Are you saying I'm a god? Long after the attack, as I sat here dying, I used most of what was left of my power to